listening to Breakfast with Tiffany with your host, Tyffanie Morgan.
All right. I didn't hear a damn thing. Did you hear a damn thing? Well, hello, my little sweet peas and my little love muffins from all around the big blue world. This is your hostess, Miss Tyffanie Morgan, coming to you live from Kingston, Ontario, Canada, the home of limestone and the home to me, Miss Tyffanie Morgan. And you know what? I'm gonna just try to let's just try to do that again, shall we? So we'll just jump over. No, I can't hear it. Hopefully you can hear my opening music. I don't know what the hell is going on here. Oh well. Technology failed me again. I am cursed. What can I say? Well, hello, my little sweet. I know I said it already. Hello, sweet peas and my little love muffins from all around the big blue world. This is your hostess, Miss Tyffanie Morgan, coming to you live from Kingston, Ontario, Canada, the home of limestone. And if it was a normal year, we would have said adios, farewell to our friends at the Friends for Life bike rally, because they would have left Kingston this morning. They would have arrived yesterday in their red dresses. It's a big old fancy sort of thing that they do, and then they would have been continuing their journey on to Montreal, from Toronto to Montreal. They raise money for people with AIDS, Toronto. They also would have been raising this year. Parts of the proceeds would have went to HARS, HIV/AIDS Regional Services here in Kingston, and also out to Montreal ACCM. I can't remember what it stands for, but you get the idea. But one of our local organizers, sort of thing, or whatever you want to, activist, whatever you want to call him, he's been very involved in Friends for Life bike rally over the many years, and he moved to Bath, Ontario, which is just around the corner, and so he was helping us put together. I'll talk about that in a bit, but he is still doing it. So this year, even though they can't ride as 300 riders or whatever with 600 support crews sort of situation, they can't go from Toronto to Montreal because, welcome to COVID years. These are the COVID years. Anyway, where am I going with that? So what they're doing is individual fundraising. So guess what? You're going to watch a little video that he's produced, and I want you to just watch it. Give it up for Mr. Ted Robinson.
Hi everybody, welcome to Bath. If you don't know where that is, I'm standing on the shore of Lake Ontario, about 25 kilometers west of Kingston, and this is where I live now. Actually, that's my house just over to my right. The reason I'm talking to you today is I want to tell you about something I'm going to be doing later this summer, which is a replacement for my usual bike ride from Toronto to Montreal. We can't do the Friends for Life bike rally this year because of COVID-19, obviously. But I still want to do something to support the Toronto People with AIDS Foundation and HIV/AIDS Regional Services in Kingston. So instead of biking, I'm going to swim. Specifically, I'm going to swim from over there to right here, and over there is Amherst Island. Amherst Island is about 3.35 kilometers from where I'm standing, and that might not sound like a whole lot compared to a 600-kilometer bike ride, but considering the cold water and the cross current that's usually in the channel, it's going to be tough, and it's going to take a bit of work for me to make that happen. I don't anticipate swimming alone. I think one of my neighbors is going to do it with me, and I'm going to have a team of people in a boat and all the support that I need. And the reason I want to do this is because while the bike rally has disappeared this year, the cause that it supports has not. The people who are supported by PWA in Toronto and HARS in Kingston, their life has actually become even more difficult during the pandemic. They're marginalized people, they're living with HIV. Some of them in Kingston in particular, HARS, are people who are substance users who are facing a poison drug supply, and they need our support perhaps even more than ever. So I'm asking you, and knowing that that it's tough times for a lot of people. I've been out of work since March 15th, so I get that. But I'm hoping that if you're able, you'll consider supporting my swim this year. If you go to the link that was included in the email that accompanied this video or the Facebook post, you'll be able to go to my fundraising page. Any donation that you make, be it $5, $500, it all makes a difference. Everything is huge, considering the times we're living in. So thank you for considering my request. Thank you for thinking about me doing this craziness. And it warms my heart knowing that you're there and that you're thinking about it. And I need my heart warmed as soon as I go in that water because it's pretty damn cold. And I'm going to get in it now. So thank you, and we'll see you soon. Take care.
You go, Ted. Get in that freezing water. Oh. I'm getting the notifications. All right, donate to Ted. Donate to Ted. Does this continue going on? Oh, goodness sakes. Yeah, so there's Ted, and from past years riding in the Friends for Life bike rally. So he's doing a swim from Bath over to Amherst Island, and that is Lake Ontario, if you don't know what that is. So I'm really looking forward to... Well, I have donated to Mr. Ted. So Mr. Ted, I've given some monies to you because I believe in you, and I believe in the cause, and thank you so much. So where am I going with this? So we had a really great time last night. Was it last? Yes, it was last night. So we did a Friends for Life. So last blah 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 blah. Let's get back into mindset. So yesterday, the riders would have come into Kingston on their red dresses because it's a red dress day, and then they would have been entertained by drag performances at Stages nightclub as they have for a few years. And I remember this bike rally's been going on for a very long time, and I remember we would just throw a little house party or something like that for people, or we tried to organize something at the grad club, but of course it's like during the weekdays, Kingstonians, we're like, oh, the weekday, not so much. But, and so last night would have been the first time that Kingston drag queens and drag performers, drag kings too, would have been entertaining the hundreds of people. But that didn't happen. But we still entertained. We did a live show online, and for the supporters, and I'm really glad about it. We had performances by, do I have a photo of that at all? No, I don't. Okay. So we had performances by me, because this is my program and I'm going to talk about me. Tyffanie Morgan, Rowena Way, Misconception. So Misconception, she submitted some video. Lady On Your Face as well. So Misconception, Lady On Your Face, they've been, spearheading most of the performances over the past year. So we wanted to give a little tip of the hat nod to you. And then we also had Dare de la Femme. We had Lilith Kane and Mimiosa. And great performances by everyone. So thank you so much for participating in that. If you haven't, you can still watch it, I believe, on T-Show. It may still be on Twitch. I think on Twitch they let you see it for 24 hours. It's still on YouTube too. No, I haven't been given any notifications that audio's been, you muted or anything. The censors have not kicked in yet. The censorship has not kicked in yet. So please, you can watch what we did last night, still online, and feel free to donate to HARS, because donate to HARS at kingston.net. So any tips, send it to them if you possibly can, or sponsor Ted. The email for donate to HARS goes directly to HARS, HIV/AIDS Regional Services here in Kingston, or you can sponsor Ted. I gave Ted some money. I love Ted. What can I say? What else am I talking about? So good luck, Friends for Life bike rally people. They're doing various different things. So Ted's doing a swim. Some people are just riding in circles in their towns. They're still doing stuff to raise funds and awareness for HIV and AIDS. Yeah, and like Ted was saying, that there's a lot of different kind of programming. Do I have the link for Ted? Well, yes, I do. You know what? I'm gonna add it into the chats here. So, if you're listening on YouTube, it's probably not gonna work. It's a long link, as you can see. It's a very long link, but hopefully that's getting out to Facebook and to Twitch. Oh, it failed going to internal error. Oh, let's try that again. Copy, paste, send. Oh, you know what? It could be donate to Ted today. Oh, no, it went. Okay, good. Phew. So, oh my goodness. If you have any questions for me about gardening or drag shows or whatever, just give me a holler. Just add it into the chats. If you're chatting on YouTube, I'm not going to be able to see it, unfortunately. What can I say? Yay, donate to Ted today. There we go. All right. I love Ted. I love Ted. What can I say? There's Ted again. Oh, Ted. And I loved last night's performances. That's a lot of fun. Oh, why did that refresh? I don't like it when that refresh. Goodness sakes. Maybe we can change that. Okay, there we go. Or maybe not. All right, there we go. Anyway, so that's refreshed. Let's, what other things do I want to talk about today? So, let's go to events. Let's go to events, shall we? I don't know if you're hearing that music. Something's definitely not right with that. Damn it all. All right, so upcoming events. Yes. First one worked for me. All right, there we go. So upcoming events. I'm going to go to outin.ca, your source for information on queer stuff going on in Kingston. So, as I can see here, yesterday was the Kingston Cabaret. Like I said, go back to T-Show, go check the videos. It's still there, and so far it hasn't been muted. So, listen to Breakfast with Tyffanie, C4C Radio, Pandemic, What's the Maple Tea? So, I really love that. Let me just go to that. So, where are we? Maple Tea. So, that's with me and Miss Rowena Way. Thursdays at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. So log in to Facebook and listen to us. And watch us. Just we talk about Canada's Drag Race. That's what it's all about. We talk about the Canada's Drag Race and our thoughts about it because everyone has a damn opinion and and I'm going to share mine. It may be completely wrong. It may be right. Who knows? But I'm sharing it. All right. Where did events? There we go. What else is coming? Oh, Beers for Queers is Saturdays. That's on the patio at. And then drag show at Musiki. So that is Tuesday. Today's Wednesday. That's Tuesday. I can't believe it's so soon. So very, very soon. So guess who's out of our house? And that's August 18th at 7 p.m. at Musiki Courtyard. So that's an outdoor space. We are selling tables. So if you want a table of 4, I believe, like each seat's basically $20, but you have to buy the table. So if you want to come up with some friends, come check out Rowena Way, and I'm providing a little bit of a supporting role somehow. I have no idea. What songs should I be doing? I have no idea which songs I should be doing. So that's Tuesday And next week, it's so quick. So quick. Oh my goodness sakes. I haven't even really let my hair down yet from last night's drag show, and there's so many things coming forward. On the weekend of the 21st, there's a drag weekend at the Gay Men's Campground, Riverside, and I'll be there having a hoot and a holler. Yeah, I don't know how August suddenly got so busy, so terribly busy. Another thing that hey, Char. Another thing that's happening today, that's going to happen today, it's going to be released online today, and you should watch it as well. It's Coffee with Hillary. Coffee with Hillary. It's with Hillary, yes. Hillary, yes. Yes. So if you haven't been watching Hillary, yes, you really should. She is funny and intelligent, and apparently a really big fan of me. Apparently a huge fan of me. I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know why. But she just loves me. So she asked me to be on her little talk show, and I'm both looking forward to it and what's the word I'm looking for? A little anxious too. Because, if you watch, so this is her third episode, so there's 2 other episodes, so feel free to watch those before 3 o'clock today. And, she had some fun. She had some fun with the guests, especially in post-production. So I have no idea I'm okay, I'm a little nervous, but I'm so excited too. And, but I was a little thrown off because here she is, she's talking about, how she's known about me online and all that kind of stuff, and like I don't know how to put it into words right now. I had a few drinks at the time too, but I did that after doing some recording, and yeah, it was good. Hopefully, I was funny enough. I don't think I was funny enough. But we talk about comedy queens, and if you see the little clip, there is a little clip on Instagram and Facebook, I believe, too. Yeah. Comedy queens, yeah. I have a few words to say to my other sister queens in town here who called me a comedy queen, but we'll talk about that. All right. Out of her house, so yeah, out of her house. Buy the tickets. You can find more information on Facebook, and I believe you can also search for it on Eventbrite, because I believe the tickets are being sold on Eventbrite. So search for Guess Who's Out of Her House, Musiki, Tuesday, August 18th at 7 p.m. Check it out. Now let's take a look at my garden. Let's take a look at my garden, shall we? Oh, here we are in my garden. I took a quick video today, just showing all not a whole lot difference. You all know what the plants are. There's big leaf plants. I probably should have. That was just, I got a little whiplash there. Goodness sakes. Oh, look at this amaranth. It's starting to put on its little seed head. It's so cute. Oh, and the marigolds. I saved the seeds from last year, and those seeds were saved from someone else who gave them to me, and the bananas were kind of... Oh, did you know that I had a basket of lettuce that I have yet to take? I took one leaf out of it. There's ricinus, or castor beans as they call it. Now I had clothes on the clothesline too. I just finished putting clothes on the clothesline, so try to keep that out of the framework. What can I say? I tried to keep it out. But, oh, and look at that basil. Okay, I need to do a basil pesto recipe or something, because there's way too much basil. And I was hoping to, I love this, colocasia there. I love that one. It's huge leaves now too. Anyway, back to the basil. Yeah, I just need to eat it up. And that colocasia, or elephant ears they call them too, it's huge. Now, with this angle, the lighting, you can see the veining in it, and that's what draws a lot of people to it too. Is that the various different veining in it. I'm not going to take a look over here at this one, so you can see that the veining is like purple veining too, and there's like a little edge with a little bit of purple, and it's just lovely. And then it loops. The video loops. What can I say? The video loops back on itself. And that's just a canna. That's called Bob Marley. Bob Marley canna. And I didn't do a walkabout on the garden. On the ground level, because I was just... What can I say? I was running out of time. But, yeah. It's looking really good. I think. And that's just the deck. That's just... You have to see the pumpkin vine that has just gone completely berserk, and I have zucchini that really need to be picked and cooked up somehow. Basil and zucchini. Does it go together? Tell kind of need to know. Hopefully they go together, because we'll have to find some recipe to put them together, because I have a glut of basil and there's a lot of zucchini. Goodness sakes, sweet peas. What else is there? So, out of the house next Tuesday. Buy tickets today on Eventbrite. Coffee with Hillary today. So, looking forward to that. And nervous at the same time. Looking forward and nervous at the same time. Friends for Life Bike Rally. Good luck as they continue raising funds. So make sure to donate to Mr. Ted if you can, if you feel inclined, or donate directly to Hars. But I do like, Ted did. What can I don't know why I keep saying his name. So he's a great friend. It goes together, so maybe I would, yeah. So slice up the zucchini. So Jazz is commenting. So she says that, yeah, zucchini and basil go together. They make pasta sauce. Yeah, so if I slice up the zucchini, chop it up and dice it, add some tomatoes with it, with the basil. Do I have any garlic or onion? I don't know if I have any garlic or onion, but maybe we'll just do it without. Nah, whatever. Anyway. That actually sounds like it might be good on a not so hot day. But what's up with these evenings? I don't know about you in elsewhere, but in Kingston last night, I didn't realize the temperature dropped down to 16 degrees Celsius. Because if I did know, I would have opened my windows and cooled this house down. Because old houses just absorb heat or absorb cold like you wouldn't believe. So the house is now fully heated, and it takes a lot to cool it down, and vice versa. So I could have opened the windows and cooled this house down a bit, but I didn't know. But of course, these cooler temperatures are not necessarily good for the tropical plants. So I have a plumeria outside, or as they call it, frangipani. It's a very baby. It's just a baby, and it's not going to bloom anytime soon. And but it is very temperamental when it comes to cold, because if it drops down to 10 degrees Celsius, it could just lose its leaves. It's very temperamental, but I had to get one. I'll take a photo and I'll talk about it sometime. But I had to get one potted up because, and in my collection, they were full-on trees when I visited Bali a couple years ago, and just the blooms and the scents, and it was magical. It was magical. We can talk about that at another time. So Jazz is like, or carve them out, fill with pasta sauce, cover in cheese. That does sound like a good recipe. So carve out the zucchini, fill with pasta sauce, cover in cheese, and bake. Yeah, that does sound... Now my tummy is rumbling. My tummy is rumbling. Because it is lunchtime. It is lunchtime. What can I say? What are you all having for lunch? Or I'm just having some leftover rice, I think. But oh, I gotta go grocery shopping and stuff tonight too. It's funny how some of these chores just get put off to the sidelines because you have to focus on doing a live show last night and preparing for that, and a lot of these things just kind of get pushed back. And it's August. You don't really want to do any chores in August, right? Am I right? All right. And I just, before I go though, I want to talk about, so if you are in Kingston, Ontario, and in my neighborhood, there is a John Street Haunt. So johnSTHaunt.com. I don't have an image or anything like that for it. What some of the organizers are hoping is that people sign up for a mailing list, and that people on John Street here in Kingston can have like Save Halloween. So either just talk about how you can trick or treat safely, or like being the homeowners, giving out candy safely for trick or treaters, and maybe who knows, like if it can turn into a street party, whatever. But those ideas need to start kind of getting out there and organizing and chatting about it. So sign up for their mailing list. JohnStreetHaunt.com, I believe, is the web address. So we'll just publish that. Is it the web address? Is the next question. It is. There we go. So, there's a lot to think about. There's a lot to think about for Halloween. How do you get those candies out to the kiddies safely? Are there going to be kiddies going out trick-or-treating? How do you do social distancing for trick-or-treaters? All these little things. But sign up for that mailing list. But I'm going to get going here, sweet peas. I'm going to get going. I want to live on John Street. Well, who knows? It could. You never know. It's just getting the neighbors to talk about it. But again, sign in for tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. for What's the Maple Tea? I think it's a funny freaking show with Tyffanie and Rowena. We kind of chat away. Sometimes we scream at each other. Who knows? Like, we don't always have to have the same opinion. And it's about #Canada's Drag Race. All right, sweet peas, I am going to leave you now. So thank you so much for participating. If you like this program, share it with your friends. You can find all past episodes on T-Show's video archive, and I think also on my Facebook as well. I know, Jazz, it's crazy times. It's crazy times. And here, I just read an article that apparently, sorry, I shouldn't be starting a new topic as I'm closing it, but I'm going to do it. Damn it, it's live. It's my program. I'm going to do it. So there are fairly well-off individuals out there with small school kids who are starting up their own little mini schools. Like, they're putting... they're like, my daughter and 6 other kids, and they're hiring a teacher, and they're putting them in office spaces and stuff like that so that they can do the social distancing. And it sounds really great. Like, you can, and then you have a little more pods. You have little smaller bubbles. So, but apparently, they're like, public health is like, well, that's not going to necessarily stop you from getting it, but it could help with transmission and stuff. But then you leave, and then you have those instances though now that people who can't afford that are now going to be like, well, what the hell, and what WTF? But anyway, I don't know why I just a article I read this morning. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. What's the Maple Tea? Watch it tomorrow at 6:30 p.m. And sweet peas, I give you my love. You stay safe now.